So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started.
Well played, well stopped. Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be so.
Final ball, right, is made that that's a brilliant was necessary. Ball after that,
And carry the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just like there's a name in this lineup, Peter, that's synonymous with being dependable.
The cool
Damon, one of the standing keepers of his time and a commander of tight ends because of the understanding he developed with those in front.
Savio chasing after it. Now it's Kimmich. Now it's Savio. Kimmich. Saviola. Kimmich to good effort for distance. Oh, he hit that sweetly.
I actually like that when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
It's Lewandowski. Saka. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice still without a single shot on target. India finding the passes. Now it's Saviola. Oh, he's found him in space. Oh, it's a nice idea, but he's gone for goal! Oh, keeps that ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they could spring out of defence. He's tried one! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he's well placed to deal with that.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mendieta, he's found the way through. Pushes it in. That's a lovely, neat pass. Really well measured ball. And he managed to get free. Law, who's just a little bit too strong. Bellingham. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Nice really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Whatever he had in mind, that's not it. India have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. This their second corner of the game. Superb goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Now, this could be a chance. Almost an hour gone. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Mbappe. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Can he get it through? And and that's too far for anyone. This is really not passing. Just it's change it out.
Real tight, finally came to beat, but they.
And into was necessary.
Great positioning, good.
And the delivery. Spending battle. Shot. For the it's the shot and the shot. He scores. 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
India could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. It's still time for a response.
I think a good man from here that need to see them more experience and step up to the plate.
We seen that early. Used the 6 sets, and that has been club play, and will fight back. In no joy, not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply, they were beaten by a better team on the day. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the pass is intercepted. And that could set him on his way. And he's managed to get free. And he finished! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Ajax really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Ajax are already chasing. They didn't envisage that. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the counter is on. Now it's Havertz. He's done a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Nice were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Nice leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. That's a sharp pass. Oh, good ball. Shots on here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great ball, and he's in here. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely aimed pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Havertz, done delicately. He's under a lot of pressure there. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Shot now, the finish! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Nice are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Caught offside that time. That's a pretty loose pass. He's looking to set free a runner. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Gordon. And it's Son Heung-min. Neymar. It's Neymar! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't. That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a sweet ball, that. He is through here. Oh, good-looking ball. And he thumps it clear.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Nice ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. That gets things going for the second half. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Nice come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Well seen. That coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Fabinho. Havertz. Curta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's intervened well there. Well, the counter could be on here. Oh, they can break here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Looks to clip it forward. Lobbed in behind. Neymar. Now it's Rodrigo. He won't be happy with that one. Quality ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Havertz. And he welcomes it in. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble.
And the shot! And it's there! And surely that settles it.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Law. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Over to the left. Now it's Costa. Now it's Suarez. And that is wildly off target.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very set for the counter-attack and changing at time.
Nice intercepted. Now Salah. Oh, over. There.
I should play in class in like Costa is this numbers. I'm along to
Callister. Lovely beat.
that's just playing it safe and simple.
Fabinho. Oh, I'm going to be disappointed with that. Chance here to counter. And it's Luis Suarez. Nice still without a single shot on target. Law. Oh, that's well spotted. Pirlo. Hazard. And the pass is intercepted. McAllister. That is good alertness. Xavi. Verts. Costa.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
James, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Hazard. Well, that defending is apologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Law. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
James makes the interception. Good spot, he's seen the run. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's tried one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. There's the whistle for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. And we are up to the break.
Nice ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we're off again.
Nice are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his halftime team talk.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he get it through? Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Iniesta, gently done. He's had it taken off him. Law, nicely weighted ball. Great position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Fiddles it through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Messi. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Forwards and with intent. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Now it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
They deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but a goal credit would be most welcome now.
Bumps off it and wins back the ball. And here's Messi. Luis Suarez. And here's Hazard. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Luis Suarez. Gets his pass away. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, yes! It's